My dearest friend, I am truly disappointed you choose me to be your maid of honor. I have never been more ashamed and disappointed in my 16 years of life. Out of everyone and everything in this world, you decided to choose me. Why? I love the idea of you getting married, but not with the person you decided to share the rest of your life with. I hate your husband. He makes my stomach turn upside down. When his name is mentioned, I want to kill myself. His presence annoys me. I want to hurt him and torture him in many ways, physically and mentally, but mostly physically. I dread his plans for bringing him into this world. I ask Jesus Cristo every night before I go to bed. Jesus, why did you torture me with this pheasant? Why did you allow my best friend to get married with this beast, this lowlife? This guy who has no knowledge in the inside and out. ¿Por qué, Jesus? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? My dearest friend Tasia, I am ashamed you're marrying my cousin Alejandro. Tasia Coffee, I love you. You and I go way back when we were toddlers. You and I created an unexplainable bond. From our long conversations and our wildest adventures, we remain to be honest, committed, and open-minded, something Alejandro should learn. I know you may ask, how can you possibly hate your own cousin? For a moment in life, I loved Alejandro. He was my favorite person in the whole entire planet. Every day in fourth period, I'd remind him and tell him I loved him. Considering the fact I don't even have Mr. Gaber's fourth period, I still did the effort to walk in the classroom to explain how much I love him. And I went through all of that just for him. I've gone through mistreatment, abuse, and disloyalty because of all of that. He is to blame for my suffering. A couple days ago, Alejandro was a nobody. Till this day, he remains a nobody. Growing up, Alejandro had it bad. Growing up, he was bullied in school and unfavorably from his family. I remember every Christmas he was only gifted one flashlight. The flashlight was needed to be taken care of until next Christmas. When he was gifted another flashlight, little did Alejandro know he was adopted. Alejandro was sent from Indonesia, an island of the middle of the Indiana Ocean. For further information about Alejandro's adoption, visit www.adoptoskids.org. Alejandro's child development was abnormal. He was showing symptoms of possession. His parents feared for their lives, and his older brothers and sisters. Alejandro was a threat and danger to the family. Child services made it very clear to Alejandro's parents that there was no refunds. Alejandro could not be returned to Indonesia and given their money back. As time flew, Alejandro's development was getting better. At age of 8, he was finally capable of using the restroom all of his own without his mother's supervision. Luckily for Alejandro, I was there to support him through his fears he faced. At age 9, when Alejandro was in elementary, he was obese. At age 9, he weighed 310 pounds. I soon convinced Alejandro to stop eating and join sports. By high school, Alejandro lost 200 pounds. When I arrived to high school, Alejandro became a jerk. He was a bully and a thug. He hustled out younger students and threatened to come after them. Alejandro was a gangster and represented gangs in our area. His photo was weekly shown in jail roster. He was unstoppable. Not even the police could stop Alejandro's gang violence. Soon after his parents had enough, for Alejandro's safety and sake of his future, I convinced his parents to send him to Mexico to El Rancho. After a couple of months, Alejandro's change was stupendous. He went from Fat Farms to Gucci. With my help, he soon became a sponsor to Calvin Klein Footwear. He became a very good athlete and a great student with the help of my intelligence and athletic training. Alejandro always reminded me how thankful he was for me being in his life, for being such a great sibling and a friend. He couldn't thank Jesus anymore. Unfortunately, Alejandro became unthankful. He became rebellious and ignorant. A true monster inside and out. When I was informed Alejandro was in a relationship, I feared for the girl. She had no idea what she was getting herself into. But when I knew it was my dearest friend, I knew at that moment her life was over. Unfortunately, I accepted to be a maid of honor to this wedding only for one reason: to say my true feelings about Alejandro. I hate Alejandro. I will do everything in my power to destroy him and make him pay for what he's done. I want to thank you for the time you've given me, and I hope you guys all see the true person Alejandro Madrigal really